This morning is back again. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakman.
Very good morning to you. This is the Tuesday edition of the show. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
Fantastic. Let's go on with the show now. What are you talking about? Let's go to Morocco, where Aaron Quadri performed another magic by defeating Omar South Egypt to qualify for the ITTF World Cup that will take place in France later this year. How did he beat Omar? We'll give you the breakdown this morning on the show.
All right, it's day two. We leave tennis and we leave the table and go to the courts. It's day two of the Wimbledon Championships. But on day one, day two, Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer set for action today as both players in the second half of the draw. So action continues. Federer set and Novak set as well. And also, still talking Wimbledon. Yeah, that's it. Biggest upset on day one. Three-time Grand Slam winner Stanislas Wawrinka is out of the Wimbledon Championship. He lost to Daniil Medvedev of Russia. He lost 4-6, 3-6, 4-6, 6-3, 4-6, and 1-6. That's how he lost in that one. All right, so we'll give you more updates on that one.
Wow.
It came as a surprise.
Wow.
Really.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting any of the top seeds.
You know, when you were trying to break down the results, I was looking at it. Are you trying to tell me and the viewers that Wawrinka lost in 4 sets against a Medvedev that is 49th in the world, just 21, compared to a Wawrinka that is seeded number 5?
He lost. The game went to 4 sets. He won one. You know, I'm doing the unusual thing. I'm trying to put his own score in front. Usually, the guy that wins the score is in front, and it's a bit. But he just won 1 set, and it's surprising. But then again, an excuse on the bag. He has some a niggling knee injury. He's been with him for a while, and but Medvedev got the crowds on the got the crowd, the fans, the crowds got them on their feet. You know, big hitting Russian reminds you of Milos Raonic.
That's right.
Reminds you of a younger version of Rafael Nadal. Those hard hitters that make you run, that make you can't even stay on the baseline when you're playing this guy. So we'll see. I hope this guy doesn't turn out to be another Lucas Russell. I hope he doesn't turn out
Dustin Brown.
You know, those guys that make their name off beating these top guys, but at the end of the day, don't have anything to show for it.
But that's what we live for. I mean, it's going to, you know, keep this victory, serve as a source of motivation. Yes, a lot of reports are saying that Stanislas Wawrinka struggled with a knee injury, but that doesn't take anything away from this guy that saw a mountain and said, look, I can climb this one. I mean, when you're playing against one that is seated number 5, that alone can distract you. This is a top-class player, Wawrinka, 3-time Grand Slam winner, been there, done that, more experienced, and then this guy just put up a good fight and then won it. It deserves our commendation.
It deserves it, and you know, we shouldn't try to water down, play down on his victory in any way. This is good. We're happy when we see some of these guys come onto the scene unheralded. Nobody was thinking of him. Nobody was mentioning his name. But aside that, Nick Kyrgios as well, also, you know, same situation, battling with injury. You know, was trying to weather the storm. It just couldn't. It was trailing. It was trailing with 2 sets, and at some point said, "Look, let me just give it up. I can't play this."
So at first, Nick will be saying, "Oh, I've lost the first set. I can go on. Let me see if this injury I can push it and push it." But losing a second set and you're struggling to play, just call it quit. You know, that's the problem with tennis. If your opponent knows that something is wrong with you, running to the baseline or to the net, that's where they start taking the balls to. And so he just had to quit. And world number 70. Herbert has reached the second round of Wimbledon for the 3rd consecutive year. So we are seeing the underdogs making a strong statement. I don't care if it's round 1 or 2. For me, that's oddity. And that means that people can challenge, can put up a fight. Don't just respect the name. Come out and play, give it your best. And that's it. We've seen top tennis players win with a bad injury.
Yeah.
because people just respect them. But this guy saying, I'm not here to look at you. You didn't pay my bus fare to this competition.
And sometimes some of these guys show superhuman tendencies, playing through the injury barrier sometimes. So most of the time, you know, injuries really not an excuse. A victory is a victory, whichever way it comes. Well, let's talk about the other guys that were victorious on day one.
That's
Those guys in the top half of it. Andy Murray got everything on the way. Good victory for him. And no surprises there. I mean, it was near flawless performance from Murray. Defeated Boldic 6-1, 6-4, 6-2. I mean, he didn't put any foot. He didn't put any foot wrong in that one, and we'll see what happens. We said earlier the guys on the bottom half of the draw we play today. That's Roger Federer and Novak. But Andy moves on in this one. Very very good one for him. Also, we had Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal did his business too and progressed in round one. And we also saw Venus Williams also progressing, and she almost broke down. That's Nadal for you against Millman, 6-1, 6-3, 6-2. That's what you expect.
That's a commanding victory from a guy who's been there, done that, you know, and he has also suffered this sort of exit before. So now he's saying no.
And the thing about allowing your opponent to win a set, it means you're going to play 4.
There you go.
So you just have to kill off your opponents, because you're going to. And for, you know, I've always told you, Austin, if you're playing round 1 and you're going 4 sets, 5 sets, there's a big question mark because of the guys you're playing in round 1, round 2. I expect then when you start getting to the tougher stages, then it begins to it begins to get stretched. Maybe we should see the guys in action today. Take a look at what's going to happen. We told you those guys in the other half. You have Roger Federer, you have Novak, Djokovic. All of them will be played today. That's it on your screen. Martin Klizan will take on Novak Djokovic. A big one, Alexander Dolgopolov taking on Roger Federer. That's mouth-watering. We also have Richard Gasquet against David Ferrer. That's France against Spain. It looks like this.